Chapter 1 The Mysterious Disappearance. It was a foggy evening in London when Sherlock Holmes received a curious visit from Inspector Lestrade of Scotland Yard. The inspector's face was etched with concern as he relayed the details of a most perplexing case involving the disappearance of a prominent businessman, Mr. Edward Sinclair. "Mr. Holmes, I fear we have a most baffling situation on our hands," Lestrade began. "Mr. Sinclair was last seen 2 days ago leaving his office. His family and colleagues have grown increasingly worried as he has not been heard from since." Holmes, reclining in his armchair, listened intently, his piercing eyes fixated on Lestrade. "Tell me, Inspector, what makes this case particularly intriguing?" Lestrade sighed before responding. "Well, Mr. Holmes, the circumstances of Mr. Sinclair's disappearance are rather peculiar. His wife received a text message from him that simply stated the truth lies within the digital realm. It was the last communication anyone had from him." Holmes leaned forward, his hands steepled beneath his chin. "A cryptic message indeed. Pray, may I see the cell phone in question?" Inspector Lestrade handed Holmes the device, a sleek and modern smartphone. Holmes examined it carefully, taking note of its make and model. He proceeded to inspect every nook and cranny, searching for any clues that might shed light on the case. As Holmes meticulously examined the phone, he noticed that the screen was cracked in one corner, suggesting a struggle or accidental mishap. He also observed smudges and fingerprints on the surface, indicating that this phone had been handled by multiple individuals. "Inspector, it seems that Mr. Sinclair's phone has been subjected to some rough treatment. The broken screen and the presence of multiple fingerprints suggest a struggle or altercation of some sort," Holmes deduced. Lestrade nodded, visibly impressed by Holmes' keen observations. "That's not all, Mr. Holmes. We managed to track the location of Mr. Sinclair's phone to a deserted alleyway near his office. It was found abandoned, discarded, as if the perpetrator wanted to be discovered." Holmes' eyes gleamed with curiosity. "Did you find anything else at the scene?" Lestrade produced a small evidence bag containing an object. "We found this nearby, Mr. Holmes. It appears to be a torn scrap of paper." Holmes examined the torn paper fragment, noticing that it had a series of numbers hastily scribbled on it. "An intriguing piece of the puzzle, Inspector. These numbers may hold the key to unraveling the mystery."